Okay, so what you're looking at there is a chart which shows what varying body compositions, what category you're going to be in based on your current age, height, and weight. You'll notice the red is kind of like that danger zone. We definitely don't want to be there, and if you are currently there, no problem. We're going to work to get you out of there as fast as possible. If you're in the orange, it's also not as bad as being red, but you know it's still not great, so we want to get you out of the orange, at least into the yellow. If you're currently in the yellow area, of course you're going to want to get down a little bit lower. Most of us do. You'll notice at the very low end there's a gray area. We don't want to be there. That means you're under fat and you end up looking like Flavor Flav. So that doesn't look sexy if you ask me. All right. So now I'd like you guys to turn that sheet over. And what you're going to find on the back side of that sheet are photos of various men and women at various body compositions, right? One of those photos, or maybe two of those photos, is going to be somewhere close to where you're at. You might be in between two photos or very close to one of them. What I'd like you to do right now is find the photo on there that's closest to what your current body type is. Okay? Just kind of get that visual in your mind. You're like, hey, yeah, I know I look like that. Now, one of those photos on there is also one that you would definitely like to look more like. Am I right? Okay? Now, how many percentage points different is the one from where you're at right now to the one you want to be at? Keep that in your mind, all right? That number is what you're going to use to set your long-term and maybe for short-term goals, okay? You might have a long-term goal and a short-term goal, and when we sit down one-on-one later on, we'll get into that in more detail, all right? Go ahead. So that we're not too distracted, I'm going to collect the omrons and those photos. Are you guys ready for the most awesome and amazing workout of your entire life? Kyle?
Yeah, I don't think they're ready. Not yet.
Can you turn the lights back on? Let me ask that one more time. Are you guys ready for the most awesome, amazing workout of your entire life?
Yes!
That's so much better, guys. Thank you. So please, as you've heard by the video, went over some basic stuff. I'm going to go over some more stuff with you. First of all, my name is JJ Brawl. In case you missed that, I am the owner and the program coordinator here at Fit Body Bootcamp. This is my team here. Kyle is my brand new assistant manager. The really, really good looking guy over here is my good friend Ian. He today is videotaping. He's not here to videotape you guys. He's actually here to tape me, okay? This video is going to be posted on YouTube. It turns out that even though I sit here and go over everything with everyone, people forget. So I'm going to post this video so you can watch it again later if you need to, okay? We'll start with going over some rules. Pretty simple. Please be on time for the workout. As you have heard from the video, the workouts are only 30 minutes. You might want to show up a few minutes early so you can stretch yourself out and prep to get in here and get ready for the workout, okay? Please bring with you a towel. That is to wipe sweat. In case you didn't know, a small towel is usually what most people bring. Unless, of course, you're one of those people who sweats a whole hell of a lot, then bring a really big towel, okay? And please bring with you your journal. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. We call that the secret weapon for your success. I did send you guys an email last night. Did you guys get that?
Yes.
Some of you guys, are you ready? I asked you to download a couple of things, get a few things ready. I sent 2 emails, actually, one later on in the evening, all right? The journal that we're going to talk about later, is just basically using MyFitnessPal, okay? Please bring with you water, otherwise good luck surviving the workout, okay? There's a water cooler right over there. It has nice, fresh, filtered water. It's ice cold or room temperature, even hot, whatever you prefer. It is free. You can fill your bottle as much as you want, but you'll notice that there are no cups over there. That's part of our eco-friendly mission. We would appreciate it if you bring something to refill on your own, okay? That said, we're going to start by going over some vocabulary, all right? Because sometimes the vocabulary is a little different than what most people expect. So I will start by explaining that at Fit Body Bootcamp, we do not teach classes. That is not what we do, okay? And I know some of you are already looking at me going, wait, what? I wanted to take a class. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Who here has taken a fitness class at any point in their life, ever? Raise your hand. All right? So correct me if I'm wrong, but most fitness classes have a very similar format. It looks something like this. There's a row of students in the front, another row, so on and so forth. You have an instructor at the front of the room, oftentimes standing on some sort of box with a row of mirrors behind them and a microphone. And they stay up there and you got to follow along, all right? Well, in that type of fitness format, who are the students that line up in the very first row?
Really good. Who would succeed.
What's that?
The ones who succeed.
Yeah, okay, who else lines up in the front row?
The ones who know how to do it.
The ones who know how to do it. Yeah, they've been coming for a while, they got it down. Who else lines up in the front row? The already fit ones, right? On the converse side of that, who are the ones that line up in the back row?
The ones who don't know what they're doing and haven't.
Right. You know, the ones who like to try to follow along with such. Hey Kyle, there's a remote to the left of the stereo there. Can you point it at that and turn that off? Sorry guys, I just did this video for you guys. That's making a lot of difference noise. Well, I have some good news for you guys and I have some bad news for you. The good news is there's no back row for you to hide out in. There's only one row and you all get to be in it. All right? And the way that's going to work is really quite simple. Most of what we do is circuit training. So what that means is you're going to set up around the perimeter of the room. The instructor is going to be in the center. And that way, everyone gets front row attention and therefore everyone gets the best workout possible. Okay? No hiding out in the back. You're going to be right up front with us. Okay? That said, I'm going to go over a couple of other things, all right? So, totally lost my flow. There are three main factors that we have discovered that are the things that people are encountering that prevent them from reaching their fitness and fat loss goals. And the first has to do with a lack of accountability. Because we're personal trainers and we understand this, we've created a number of systems to help you reach your goals, to help hold you accountable. And the first is really quite simple. We're not an open gym. You can't just show up whenever you feel like it. All of your training sessions will be by appointment and by appointment only. You'll be signing up for your sessions in advance using our app, the MindBody app, or you can go to the MindBody site to do that. Okay? What we ask of you is that if you know your schedule, to sit down and put your workouts on your schedule the same as any other important appointment that you might have. If you've got a doctor's appointment, you know when that is. You put it on your schedule and you show up because it's an appointment, right? Same with a dentist appointment. Some of us are busy parents and professionals. We have other things in our life that keep us busy. We have appointments for work. We have to get the kids to school at a certain time and pick them up. You know this. You have these things on your schedule. And because they're in your schedule, you're usually on time and in that, right? So now we're going to add fitness into our schedule. 30 minutes, 3 times a week. Show up 5 minutes early, get out of here 5 minutes after. You actually had less than 40 minutes in here. Okay? Pretty simple. What we know from experience is those who take the time to create a schedule for themselves several weeks in advance statistically are more successful than those who don't create a schedule at all. By keeping these appointments, making these appointments, psychologically, you're more committed to being here. In fact, the psychology is so powerful that even though I tell you how it works, it does in fact still work. Okay? That said, I'm going to talk about the type of training that we do. What we do is functional training done in a HIIT format. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. You guys heard of this before?
Yeah.
Some yeses and some nos. For those who don't understand what that is, what that means is we're going to be doing time-based training. In other words, you're going to do something for a set period of time. If I were to tell everybody, okay, let's do 20 reps of this exercise, somebody who's a beginner may not be able to do 20 reps, or it would take them a very long time to finish it, right? While a more advanced student would be able to get it done really quickly, and then they're waiting. So instead of doing that, what we say is, okay, everybody, we're going to do the same exercise together for 30 seconds. Get ready and start. You simply do as many as you can during the selected time interval, and when the time is up, we move on to the next exercise. This way, no one is being held back, no one is holding anyone back, everyone is working out at the pace that is best suited for them. Just so that we are clear on that, I'm going to give you a quick example. We have a digital clock up on the wall. I have it set for 30 seconds right now. So for today, our first exercise was actually jumping jacks. So I said, everybody, we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready, and exercise, right? So we're just going to do as many as we possibly can. So it's both audible and visual. What's kind of funny is after you've been coming for a few weeks, you get really in tune with that beat. One day you're going to be at the grocery store checking out and sliding stuff at the checkout counter, and you're going to just be like, why am I doing jumping jacks? So as the time gets to the end, the coach will be like, okay, everybody, we've got 10 seconds left. Keep trying, go for a few more. You got 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and time. Excellent, guys. Next exercise, push-ups. Let's go to the floor. Ready, and exercise. See how that works? So you don't need to worry about not being able to keep up. You don't need to worry about holding your one back. You're going to do the workout at your own pace, and everyone is a different fitness level. Is that clear? Okay? All right. So that said, we're going to talk about the number 2 reason why most people are failing at their fitness and fat loss efforts. We've done our marketing research, so we know this part well. And the number 2 reason why most people are failing is actually really interesting. It has to do with unrealistic expectations. Okay? It has to do with our mindset. So, I gotta ask you guys a question. Who here is here to lose some weight? Please raise your hand. All right. This is a bummer because it's often the persons that raise their hand when I ask that question that we are not able to help. Wait, what did the guy just say? I'm out of here. She's laughing already. Oh, what does he mean by that? I thought I wanted to lose some weight. Let's get clear on this, okay, guys? What we want to focus on, what we want to make sure that you understand, is that there's a huge difference between weight loss and fat loss. And the secret to your success is understanding the difference between weight loss and fat loss. If we focus on weight loss, which is the number on the scale, most of the time we're going to be disappointed and give up. This is why in the very beginning I asked you to weigh yourself, and I passed out that little machine and we took our body composition and then we looked at those pictures. I said, I want you to set a goal based on the difference between two pictures, and it's a percentage. It's a percentage point. It's not a weight point. It's a percentage of our overall body weight. When we focus on that factor, what that means is that we now have to focus on health factors that are going to help that be possible so that once the weight comes off, it's a permanent change. Nobody here wants to lose weight and have it come back, right? No, we've done the yo-yo dieting and things like that before, have we not? Tired of that? Right? So what we do as coaches is show you how to do that and make the fat loss permanently gone. You like that? Okay. I got this little model right here. This represents a model of fat, 1 pound of fat. This one represents 1 pound of muscle. What do you see? What's the difference between the two?
One's more dense.
One's more dense. Good. It's small. It takes more space. They weigh the same, but this one takes up more space. Oftentimes in the first few weeks of working out, especially if you haven't been doing anything, the first stimulus response to beginning an exercise program is that you gain strength. Strength is muscle. Gain strength means you've gained some muscle, right? And we've probably burned some calories during workout, which means we've lost some of this. And during the first few weeks as we're developing the strength and we lose some of this, we step on the scale and it stays the same. Can you see why that would be?
Yes.
Which is why I want to make sure that we don't focus on the scale. We're going to instead check body composition. I can't beat that into you enough. Okay? Now I'll tell you, I've had people lose tremendous numbers of on the scale in a few weeks. But those persons were focused on this, not on the scale. It just happened that the scale came along. Focusing on body composition. You'll hear that from me and the rest of my coaches on a regular basis. Okay? That said, we're going to skip on to number 3. The number 3 reason why most people are failing with their fitness and fat loss efforts has to do with, guess what? Anyone want to guess?
Motivation.
I'm glad you brought motivation. Motivation is an interesting thing. It's not number 3, okay? Motivation is not something that me or any of my coaches are going to be able to give you. Anyone know why?
It comes from inside.
It comes from us.
Yeah. So
You have to want it.
you have to want this. You have to want this more than anything. If you want to change, you will do anything in your power to make that happen. I could be there to support you and give you the tools to help you make that change. But motivation, sometimes people say, I need motivation, like, well, I want you to yell at me. No, we don't do that. We're not a military-style boot camp. We're not going to do that. But I'm going to ask you this question. You don't have to answer it out loud. You have a goal. You want to lose some weight. Why? Ask yourself that question. Why do you want to lose this weight? I can already see the facial expressions of most of you just changed because you're thinking about it. And usually that answer is something emotional. If that thought didn't make you emotional, then ask the question again. Whatever the answer was that came into your mind, ask why. Why is that? Why does it make you feel that way? Now you're connected to your why. Now you know why you're here and what motivates you. And for many of us, it's very personal. Okay? So don't share it out loud. Not now, okay? I'm going to take a moment because I can see that some of you are already, your facial expressions just shifted. So, believe me, I've been doing this for a while, and I know, and reading some of your applications and such, I know exactly how emotional that can be, right? That is a driving force. Emotions is what drives us in everything we do, is it not? Right? So the number 3 thing is actually nutrition. Nutrition is the thing that most of us are failing at. So I'm going to help you out with that, really simple. For those of you that are here, everyone is here for the 6-week challenge, right?
Yeah.
Do I have anyone sign? Okay. You're going to get a meal plan every week. I sent you week 1 last night. I emailed it to you last night. Okay. I'm going to be emailing you every day, in fact. All right. With this many people, there's no way I can call or see you all every day. So email is the best way I found to reach the most people in the shortest period of time. I'm going to send you something email every day. I'm also going to invite you to be my friend on Facebook and invite you into the private Facebook group that we've created just for you guys. You guys are going to support each other just as much as my staff is going to support you, okay? In that Facebook group, we're also being joined by other Fit Body Bootcamp location from Poway that also has people starting the same challenge, okay? So it's a big group. At the end of this 6 weeks, we're going to have a big party, all right? That party, I told you, I sent out an email last night, the party's going to be on Saturday, November 19th. Whether you complete the challenge or not, you can still come to the party, okay? Whether you complete the challenge or not, we can still be friends. All right? You will all complete the challenge, though, because you're all here to support each other, am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? You're all here to support each other, right?
Yes.
Good. All right. All right. So it is a ladies' night out. Ladies will be able to go. My staff that are males will be able to go. Your husbands and boyfriends can't go. It is a ladies' night out. Let's just be clear on that. I do have a few males that are participating in the challenge. They told me they could be in the group, but the party is for the ladies only. Okay? I'm pretty excited about this. I really am. So I got to pull out a few things just to go over to make sure that we've got it. Now I did send this in email, but I know sometimes even though I send it, people read it, they still have questions, but I'm going to go over it. So week 1, detox. I'm going to send you an email with more information about that, what that means. Any guesses what you think we're going to be doing?
Cleansing the body of yucky stuff.
And your mind too. Okay? Both your mind and the body. All right, week 2, nourish. It's a little educational stuff. It's about putting the right stuff back in. Week 3, girl power. Yes, gentlemen, you can be part of that too. Week 4, strengthen. Uncover your inner and outer power. Week 5, nurture. Treat yourself and acknowledge the woman you are. Week 6, beautify. Enhance your beauty and beauty fit and lean body. Okay? You guys are kind of a beta test group for what we're doing here. This is so different than anything I've done before. Most of the challenges we've done in the past were based on, somebody losing the most amount of weight, and then we give them a prize. Well, we're going to give everyone who participates the prize. You get to come to the party. And I think that's probably a bigger motivation than anything else. We'll decide where that party is going to be later on, hopefully as a group. Maybe you guys have some suggestions. Maybe you know a restaurant or bar that's somewhere that we could all go to easily. The guys from Poway are coming out, so we need to find a central spot, okay? At this point, does anyone have any immediate questions?
So this girls' night out, so I'm part of the other thing that you have going on.
Yeah.
Where we emailed you in our stories and stuff.
Yes.
So this is
it.
okay.
This is what you applied for.
All right, okay.
Okay.
I have
Yes.
another question.
Yes.
Is it only we can come 3 times a week, or we can come as many times we want?
Good question. You may come as much as you would like. We recommend that you show up at least 3 days a week. If your body and your schedule will permit you to come more frequently, then certainly do. Okay?
When I was looking at the schedule online, there were some that said boot camp and there were some that said strength. And it would say members only. Are we considered members?
You are, actually. Yes, I'm so glad you asked. So I think it's time that I go ahead and pass out the schedule. Here is a print version of our schedule, okay? Color-coded. White sessions are the 30-minute boot camps. We have them 7 days a week. You should come to 3 to 5 of those a week. The black sessions are 1-hour sessions. They are strength camp. Okay, those happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The big difference between boot camp and strength camp is 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, during the boot camp, the instructor is going to tell you, hurry up, push harder, push harder, push harder. Well, during the strength camp, the coach is going to tell you, slow down, push harder, slow down, push harder. So we do slow it down a little bit, but we tend to go a little bit heavier in the weights. Turns out the majority of our clientele are women, by chance. I don't know what it is. I think women are just more concerned in general with trying to look good, and guys just go to the gym with weights. I don't know. It's just how
They
it
like
is.
to watch in the mirror.
Yeah, they do.
They
You notice
do
we don't have any
Yes.
mirrors here, right? I think there's one in the bathroom. Every time I walk by it, I go, who's that old guy looking at me? No one else, you know what I mean? So we got the strength camp, which are 1-hour sessions. So the big difference is, first of all, the time, and that we focus a little bit more on strengthening, toning, and such. And they're a little bit more personalized for you guys. Okay? You're more than welcome to come to both. To both, and we do encourage you to do a mix of both boot camp and strength camp. There are some red sessions. Those are our what we call Thai cardio kickboxing. Our instructor, Cordell Williams, who will be here shortly, is a former UFC fighter, and he decided that being punched in the face for a living for the rest of his life was not a good paycheck, so now he focuses on fitness and fat loss and teaching women's self-defense. And he's really good. And she's been there. Thank you for that. Yeah, and he's great. He'll be here at 11:30, right about the time we finish. Okay? So that be the schedule. If you are interested in attending the kickboxing, there is one prerequisite, and that is you have to attend the intro to kickboxing, which is every Saturday at 11:30. It immediately follows this. If you're interested in staying, you'll need to purchase some hand wraps, which are $10, and you'll need some gloves, which we have loaners, or you can buy a pair for $25. But the hand wraps are a requirement. That's a safety thing because you're going to learn how to punch onto a heavy bag and such, and we want to make sure your hand is not injured. Okay. All right. So going to go over just a couple more things with you guys before you go. We got some paperwork we got to get out of the way. Go ahead and pass this out. Okay. Do I have any students in the room? Are you a student? If you're a student, would you please raise your hand? If you're a teacher, would you please raise your hand? Do I have any law enforcement? Okay. If you are one of those fire people. Okay. If you are a student, teacher, fire, or what do you call that? I forgot the word. My gosh, my vocabulary is just slipped on my mind. Would you write that on the top left corner of your intake sheet? We do give a discount to students, teachers, law enforcement, and
What about social services?
don't know anything about that.
Social work?
No.
No.
Government? No.
Okay.
Those are the four. Yes. Anyway. All right. So that's it. So most of you signed up online. We just have to take care of this just for legalities because you did sign up online. It's not really legal for us to do it that way. So if you sign up online, you're just going to write online here. Some of you received a scholarship, a full scholarship for the 6-week challenge. Just write that on there, scholarship, okay? If you got that, and I'll double check it, all right? Some of you received a partial scholarship. If that was you, you're going to check box number 1, and you're going to cross out the $299, and you're going to put the amount that you did pay for your partial scholarship. Some of you did the online free payment option, okay? Some of you, it was included in your membership. Just put membership, okay, in that box there. All right? And this is your commitment to the challenge. It says here, we'll read this together. I hereby promise to work out 3 times a week and following the guidelines of the program. Pretty simple, right? Keep a detailed food journal daily and bring it in every session to share with my trainer. Keep in mind that when you share it with your coach, they don't have time to review it with you in detail. So we're doing back-to-back sessions. All they're going to do is acknowledge that you've done it. And I'm going to go over that in just a little bit, in just a second, okay? Drink water and rest at the recommended levels, okay? Follow the program as designed to the best of my ability, and schedule and attend my goal-setting appointment within 5 days of completing the challenge. That is our one-on-one private appointment. Super important, okay? We're going to be doing it sometime during the 6 weeks, but probably closer to the end, all right? You go ahead and sign that. If you sign up online, you don't have to put in your credit card. You just write online, okay? Just leave that blank. And you do need to sign the bottom there, all right? One of the first questions people ask me all the time is, well, how much does it cost to have a regular membership? You guys want to know? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Really simple. So you watch our video, I've given this whole presentation. We are a group personal training program. I'm sure that if you anybody here ever had a trainer one-on-one before? If you ever had a trainer one-on-one, you know it can be kind of pricey. The average trainer is usually about $50 a session. Train 3 times a week with a trainer for an hour, that's $150 a week, that's $600 a month. If you got that kind of scratch, awesome. You can be my friend. So just kidding. But we train people in a group. It makes it way more affordable. Our basic program is $197 a month when we commit to 12 months. Okay? If you're a student, if you're a teacher, if you're law enforcement or fire department, we do a 25% discount. It's $147 a month for you. Pretty simple. We do have a very special offer for you today for participating in the challenge. Let's read it together. It's on the back there. Okay? It's even better. There's more great news for you. So many people wanted to continue on after the amazing 6-week journey the last time that I wanted to make the decision for you to reach your dream body a no-brainer. Just like these people. These are some of our previous challenges, okay? Here's a special opportunity I have just for you. Please just choose one of the little special offers that will be made to you today only. Yes, I want to continue training at the lowest discounted price, I want to stay fit, lean, and healthy forever. I agree to join the 12-month Fit Body program on unlimited training for only $97 for the first month, and then the low discounted price of $197 a month after that. Of course, if you're on one of the discounts, we'll make note of that, okay? I know there's absolutely no risk because I can cancel this commitment anytime during the 6-week Girls Night Out experience. Got that? You can cancel it anytime, no pressure. Just send me an email and say it wasn't for me, it's fine. Or, option 2, month to month. I agreed to join your month-to-month training program for only $147 for the first month, and then the regular price of $247 a month after that. And I know there's absolutely no risk because I can cancel this commitment at any time during your 6-week trial. So just choose one of those boxes, put an X on one of those. No pressure. Anybody have any questions for me? I'm going to stick around. I'll answer questions one-on-one. I just have one last thing to say to you guys. Good luck. I'm here to support you. You guys know you can reach me via email. I usually respond within 24 hours, okay? I do not usually respond on the weekends. I do have a family. I'll be away with mine at the later part of next week. You can also text me. I'm not super fast. Any faster it's responding to text than I am email. I'm just the way I am. But I'll be there. You also have the support of my entire team. April, who's our evening trainer, is awesome. She's a school teacher by day and a butt kicker by night. You're going to love her. Eric, who's our morning trainer, is also does one-on-one training on the side. He's really just full of energy. You'll love him. We have another trainer who's a fill-in sub guy. His name is Chaz. And then Kyle is our assistant manager. And if you need anything, you guys know how to reach me. Towards the end of this 6 weeks, only one of two things is going to happen. Either you're going to stay on board and become a member because you know darn well that you're worth it, or at the end of the 6 weeks, you'll decide that you're not. Okay, guys, let's leave the paperwork on the floor. Oh, the bracelet, let's put it on. You are now officially a Fit Body Bootcamp recruit. You'll definitely want to wear that to your first couple of sessions because that white rank signifies that you're new, and that means the trainer will remember to take it easy on you. Okay? So as you go up in rank, okay, get more and more sessions under your belt, as you say, we go up in rank. When you got 25 sessions, we'll go to yellow. When you get to the orange, we'll go 50 sessions as orange, 100 purple, 200 blue, 300 green, 400 brown, 500 black. Red are for my special members that stay on board well beyond that. And we also have some additional rank after that. But can you imagine how damn sexy you're going to be after 500 workouts? Damn. Good. The last thing I'd like you to do is take a look at this board. This is part of our accountability system. Before you leave, I'd like you to write your name in one of the empty spots. Over there or over there. We have a point system. We have a member of the month, and the way it works is really quite simple. Every time you show up, you get to give yourself points. This is on the honor system, so don't bullshit. Okay? Other people will see your points. They'll know if you're freaking dogging it over here. All right? They'll call you on it. You can give yourself a point every time you show up. If you check in on Facebook, we give you 2 additional points. Why do we do that? It's simple. You see that picture frame over there? That's connected to the internet. Every time you check in on Facebook, we donate money to the charity of the month. And this month, every check-in gives a bowl of dog food. So if you forget to check in, a dog starves. So check in, right? Better do it. They donate 50 cents. Sweat Angels donate 50 cents. So do we. So you're helping a dog out. I mean, it's just for checking in on Facebook. Give yourself 2 points. At the end of every 30-minute workout, there's a 3-point challenge. It's going to be on the board. It's optional. As a beginner, you're probably going to shy away from it. We get that. As you continue coming and you decide, hey, 30 minutes wasn't enough, I need a little extra, you'll want to start doing the challenge. When you finish the challenge, you get 3 points. If you bring a friend to an open session, you get 5 points. You can bring a friend to any 3 sessions. They get 3. You get 3 free ones. And then we ask them to sign up for something. Showing your journal is the thing that gets you the most points. It's worth 5 points. Okay? And like I said, MyFitnessPal, it's super easy. Keep that food log. Even if you follow the meal plan I give you to the T, I still want you to log it. Logging your food is a great way to make yourself accountable, knowing that you're going to share it with another human being who might mock you for it. It's a sad layer there, right? We're not going to mock you. Okay, maybe we will. Maybe. If it says wine, vodka, all day long, we might send you to a different program. Strength Camp is an hour long, so you get 2 points for it. Okay? And then we have an accountability session, which you guys are going to do. The accountability session is really simple. We're going to be checking in together on Facebook. in our group. We'll be doing a check-in in the Facebook group every week. There's a little accountability thing that you do, and you get points for doing it, 5 points. The other thing that you do is you come here every 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from now, I want you to weigh yourself. I want you to grab that Omron, which you're going to be on that desk there, and I want you to enter it into that Fit Clients app. The email I sent you last night. If you have any confusion about that, or you don't have an iPhone, we have a computer, we can help you with it. That's just for you. You're going to get to see your journey, like in a little chart. It's really awesome how the software works. Okay? At the end of the month, we're going to total up all the points. The member with the most points becomes the member of the month. We have a couple of categories. Not only do we do a special prize for the member of the month, we also do a most committed, best overall, and biggest change. And then anyone who has at least 100 points gets to spin that wheel and gets a prize. Anybody here like free stuff?
Yeah.
We like free stuff. We're like big kids. We got T-shirts and mugs and stickers and hats and shaker cups, all kinds of fun little stuff. People like prizes. I don't care how old you are. Everyone likes prizes, right? So let's get those points. I love you guys.